Hey everyone, welcome to an album in review on Tim's Vinyl Confessions. I'm Tim Derling, and I'm pleased to bring you this one because it's a band that I've kind of been revisiting lately, like revisiting some of their latter day stuff, and that band is Bon Jovi. A few episodes ago, I reviewed their latest album, Forever, so I got thinking, what else is in my collection that I picked up along the way that I could talk about, and I stumbled upon this. It's one of those albums I kind of don't remember picking up, but then I looked at the back of it. It's a Columbia House, so that's why. Uh, this is Have a Nice Day from 2005, and most people know the title song. I actually don't think that's a bad song. I never minded that one because at least it sounded like Bon Jovi. It was kind of anthemic, although it was kind of like an It's My Life Part 2, but hey, it's a formula that worked. Now this album, I have to say upon listening to it now, and maybe my expectations have been lower, but I actually have to say this is a pretty listenable album, and most of the songs on here are quite up-tempo. Some of them very up-tempo. I really like Last Man Standing, the fifth track on this album, and that's basically about, how musicians that actually write their own songs and play live and actually are live are getting to be a thing of the past, and that was 2005, and it was ringing true then, and it's even more true now. That's one of the better ones in the album. Unfortunately, other than Have a Nice Day, the song that's gone on to have the most longevity off of this album is Who Says You Can't Go Home. Now, that song's unmercifully on here twice. I don't think it's that great a song to begin with. It is essentially a country song from the get-go, even the version that just John sings. But then the last track on this album, when you, for some reason, it's listed as it is on the back of the CD, track 13. But when you rip it onto the computer, it's called Dirty Little Secret. Well, it's just the country version of it, which is not that different. The only difference is they added, they made it a duet with Jennifer Nettles of Sugarland. And I remember they made a very big deal about Bon Jovi being the first rock band to have a number one song on the country charts, and I think the same thing now that I did then. Why is that a good thing? But it's not a bad album, really. It's for a mid 2000s rock album from an aging rock band. Like I said, it's actually quite listenable, and maybe if you haven't put it on for a while and it's in your collection, give it another spin. It's not going to replace Slippery or Jersey as your favorite Bon Jovi album, certainly, but I got to say, it's song for song, it's stronger than their new one, so, and it's still rather new. So here you go, Bon Jovi, Have a Nice Day. What do you think of it? It's today's album in review.